Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, we have breaking news coming out of Dallas, and it's shaking up everything we thought we knew about this team. With the playoffs looming and speculation running wild, the Dallas Cowboys are at a crossroads. Will they make a deep playoff run, or is it time to blow things up and start rebuilding? And what's this about a major addition coming to Big D? Buckle up, because we're diving into everything you need to know about the latest Cowboys news. Right now, the Cowboys are standing at a pivotal moment in their season. With a roster full of talent, a defense that has shown flashes of dominance, and an offense capable of explosive plays, there's no doubt that this team has the potential to make waves. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this team built for a championship run? Or are they just treading water before an inevitable rebuild? There are growing whispers around the league that the Cowboys front office is evaluating every single piece of this roster and could make a stunning move in the near future. That's right, we could be looking at a shakeup that could alter the direction of this franchise for years to come. Let's talk about what's working for the Cowboys right now. The defense, led by stars like Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, has been a force to be reckoned with when healthy. Parsons continues to prove why he's one of the most feared defenders in the league, constantly disrupting offenses and making quarterbacks uncomfortable. The secondary, when firing on all cylinders, can shut down top receivers and force crucial turnovers. Now, the big question everyone is asking, what would Dallas have to give up to land a superstar player? This is where things get interesting. The Cowboys have several trade assets, including future draft picks and key players who could be moved in a deal. There's a lot of speculation that a high draft pick and a current starter could be packaged to make this trade happen. Some analysts believe that Dallas may even be willing to part ways with one of their young rising stars to get a proven veteran who can help them win now. And let's not forget about the defensive line, which has been applying relentless pressure throughout the season. However, there have been inconsistencies, and that's where things get interesting. The offense has been both electrifying and frustrating. We've seen glimpses of brilliance, with Dak Prescott leading high-powered drives, CeeDee Lamb emerging as a legitimate star, and the ground game keeping defenses honest. But there have also been struggles, questionable play calling, and moments where this team just couldn't put it all together. The offensive line, once the most dominant unit in the league, has dealt with injuries and inconsistency, leading to problems protecting Prescott and opening lanes for the running game. It's this up-and-down nature that has led to serious questions about whether the Cowboys are true contenders or just a team that looks good on paper but can't deliver when it matters most. Now here's where things take an even bigger turn. Sources close to the organization have hinted that Dallas could be eyeing a major addition to shake things up. The Cowboys front office has been working behind the scenes, exploring ways to bring in a difference maker that could change the trajectory of this season and beyond. Could it be a blockbuster trade? A surprise free agent signing? A coaching change? The possibilities are endless, but one thing is clear: Jerry Jones and company aren't sitting back and waiting. They want to win, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. One name that has been circulating in NFL circles is a potential trade for a top-tier player who could instantly upgrade a key position. With the trade deadline having passed, this means looking at players who could be available via release, contract disputes, or off-season maneuvering. Could the Cowboys be targeting an elite receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb? A dynamic running back to bolster the ground game? Or even a defensive playmaker to take this already strong unit to the next level? The speculation is heating up, and we might not have to wait long before we get our answer. Then there's the looming question of coaching. Mike McCarthy has had his share of critics despite leading the team to success in the regular season. But the real question is, can he deliver in the playoffs? The Cowboys have been stuck in a cycle of early exits, and if that trend continues, don't be surprised if Jerry Jones decides it's time to move on. There have already been rumblings about potential coaching candidates who could take this team to new heights. Names like Sean Payton have been thrown around in the past, and while he's currently in Denver, there's always the possibility of surprises in the NFL coaching carousel. Could the Cowboys be setting the stage for a coaching change if this season doesn't end with a deep playoff run? And let's not forget about the quarterback situation. Dak Prescott has been solid, but is he the guy to take this team to the promised land? Some fans believe in him wholeheartedly, while others think it's time to look at other options. With the way the NFL is evolving, teams are constantly on the lookout for quarterbacks who can elevate their team in big moments. If the Cowboys fall short in the playoffs again, there could be serious conversations about whether it's time to explore other options at quarterback, whether that means drafting a young star or making a bold move in the offseason. But the biggest takeaway from all of this is that change is coming. Whether it's a major addition, a coaching change, or a shift in philosophy, the Cowboys are not content with being just another playoff team. They want to be Super Bowl contenders, and they're willing to do what it takes to get there. The fan base is hungry for success, and with the NFC looking competitive, Dallas knows they can't afford to stand still. Every move they make from this point on will be crucial, and the next few weeks could define the future of this franchise. Of course, with any major trade rumor, there's always skepticism. Some fans are questioning whether the Cowboys should make such a bold move, especially considering the financial implications. Dallas has some big contracts on the books, and bringing in a high-profile player could impact their ability to retain key pieces in the future. However, Jerry Jones has never been afraid to make splashy moves, and if he believes this trade can bring the Cowboys closer to a championship, he just might go all in. Another angle to consider is how this potential trade would impact the locker room. The Cowboys have built a strong team culture, and any major acquisition could shake things up. While adding an elite player is exciting, chemistry is a huge factor in a team's success. The front office must weigh whether this move would truly elevate the team or disrupt the balance they've worked so hard to establish. So, Cowboys fans, what do you think? Should the team go all in for a playoff push, or is it time to hit the reset button and start a rebuild? Who do you think Dallas should target in a potential move? And if the Cowboys don't make a deep playoff run, should there be changes in the coaching staff? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on your Dallas Cowboys. Stay tuned, because the drama in Dallas is just getting started.